This is the all-new 2016 Honda HR-V. It's Honda's entry into the ever-growing small crossover market. And I'm in a tree. Why am I in a tree? Well, you see, it's a bit of a visual aid. The Honda HR-V is all about fuel economy, meaning it will be less of a strain on the environment, so there will be more trees like this one in the future for climbing. Or deer, like this mother and her fawn who popped out of the forest to see what we were up to, will still have a place to call home. Okay, enough reliving my youth. Let's get this review underway. While the HR-V might be very light on power, where it excels is in cargo and passenger space. Back here, you have either 23.2 cubic feet of cargo space for the all-wheel drive model, which this one is, or you have 24.3 cubic feet of cargo space if you opt for the two-wheel drive model. With the seats folded, you'll have between about 57 and 58 cubic feet of space. The HR-V has the option to come with what Honda refers to as magic seats. Now, to fold them flat, you just press here and lower the headrest, and then lift this lever and let them fold into place. But here's where the actual magic part comes in. You lift this seat, put the bar down and lock it into place, and now the seats are in what is called tall mode, which is perfect for carrying, as the name might suggest, taller objects. Have I got a surprise for you under the hood of this car? You see that? That is the HR-V's 5.0 liter, 350 horsepower V8 engine that, I'm just kidding. What this actually is a 1.8 liter, 16 valve, 4-cylinder engine that produces 141 horsepower. So yes, the HR-V is slow. The back seats are pretty comfortable and you have good legroom and headroom. You can see right here, if you're a little bit taller, the seats have an indent in them, so it'll give you just a little bit more legroom. The roof has the same thing if you're a little bit on the taller side, and it's gonna be pretty easy for an adult to sit back here and be comfortable even on long rides. One of the good things about the touchscreen is how big the buttons are. You easily can hit them while you're driving and you don't even really have to take a look at them or anything like that, which is a good thing. A lot of times the touchscreen buttons are too small. However, here's why you might want a knob or something like that for the volume. It's not the most responsive. So I said fuel economy was important when it came to this car, and first thing you're gonna notice when you get into the driver's seat is just how many different places you see the fuel economy making itself known. So on the side here on the left, you have an econ button. When you press it, a green leafy branch here in the driver's gauges. On the right side here, to the right of your speedometer, you also get a readout that shows how many miles till empty and an instantaneous fuel economy thing. You'll be able to drive with a little bit lighter foot if you want to. And then, surrounding the speedometer, you have a green light. Now this light will show you when you're driving economically and also when you have a bit of a lead foot. So we've been averaging 27.4 miles per gallon, and that's pretty good considering a couple of things. A, this is a 4-wheel drive car, and B, we haven't exactly been driving with a light foot. So when you combine those two things, the fact that we're getting 27.4 miles per gallon is actually pretty impressive. So as I'm changing lanes here, when I go to change into a right lane, on the touch screen, I'll get a camera that's placed right underneath the right side mirror, and what it will do is it shows me my blind spot. It's nice, it's a good feature to have, although it's only on the right side for some reason. If I want to look on that camera without hitting the turn signal, there's a little button right here on the lights that I can just press and it'll pop up on it. If you're looking to buy this car, completely remove the word sporty from your vocabulary, because this car just isn't that. But that's okay, because it's not really trying to be sporty. You're not gonna have a lot of fun going around corners in this car. You're not gonna have a lot of fun gaining momentum and getting that acceleration going. But on the opposite side of that, this is a car for anyone who wants that cargo space, for anyone who wants a nice comfortable ride, because this has a comfortable ride. So while the 2016 Honda HR-V isn't the fastest or the sportiest car in the class, it is the most spacious and the most fuel efficient. And for the everyday driver in today's world, those two things mean that the HR-V definitely warrants a look. I don't think I'm going to climb any of these trees. They look kind of spiky.